Alrighty, hello everybody, welcome to the Southern Broadcast Race Network. How's everyone doing today? Here with Ethan tonight, we're going to be covering the truck race. This is Joe covering for Jeremy tonight. I'm going to be here the rest of the week, so you can enjoy me here the rest of the week.
Fitting this time.
How you doing tonight, Ethan?
Good. How are you, Joe?
Okay, but
Doing fine. Tonight, we got Vegas. Compare is going to be top of practice as of now. We have what looks like will be a big field. 35 cars are signed up, and I'm assuming a few may not race because of there being an admin. But we should have over 30 cars tonight.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be over 30. I mean, I'm only counting 1, 2, 3, 4 admins.
And I think a couple of them are going to race. I know Zach and Bobby won't, but I think everybody else most likely will. Maybe not Chad.
Yeah.
But with that being said, this race,
yeah,
we've had 4 tire sets the whole season. So you get the 3 to change, and then you get the set that you start on. It's going to be interesting today because just how closely everyone's running together, but also the tire wear. I've been told that there is quite a bit of aero push tonight.
Oh, there's gonna be a ton. I mean, it's the trucks. It's a boat engine mixed with I guess, a body that's not really that aerodynamic, and it makes a lot of dirty air. So the aero push is gonna be insane, especially because these things are full throttle. I mean, that makes it even worse.
Probably more to the extreme though, like when you're on older tires. It gets probably worse the older your tires get. Like in the beginning of the run, it probably doesn't matter a whole lot.
Yeah, I would say like in the middle of the run is probably when it's worse because when the tire wear is actually like when you're deep into a run, you just use the mechanical grip of the car to actually make passes and less aero. So I'd say it becomes easier the easier you get into the run or the longer you get into the run. Just in the middle of the run, it's kind of bad, the dirty air.
Yeah, and 2 minutes left in the practice. It'll be interesting to see how everyone will shift, because we're not going to be seeing the same as what they qualified with everyone being so close. You can fall or gain pretty quickly with how close everyone is in terms of speed. Granted, some of those times were probably not set alone.
Yeah, I would say they were using a lot of drafting. I mean, Compare has been behind the 16, which I think, if I look at this correctly, that is his teammate Corey Wakefield, as they were teammates in Cup whenever they were racing with me.
Yeah, they're
Um,
probably just testing everything out, just getting the feel for how it runs in traffic.
yeah, yeah, but they're definitely teammates. I mean, I would say that's a great strategy to see how fast you can go in traffic.
Not sure if he's pushing entirely, but if that's the case, if that is him pushing, it should be interesting to see. Yeah, these cars do kind of struggle to get around sometimes. But I think we might be seeing a lot of wrecks tonight, perhaps.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be, well, on old tires, it becomes easier to make a mistake in this thing. And I think that's how a lot of passes are going to be made if there's a long run mistakes.
Yeah. Then, me and you, just real quick, we're gonna be running not the peach tree, or the 10-hour Petite Le Mans. So
Yeah,
that should be interesting.
I agree. It's definitely going to be interesting. I mean, Bobby Rafferty has said that he's in. So,
That's good. We just got to get the time for Le Mans.
yeah.
Because, yeah, I mean, it's going to be an interesting car to drive, running the LMP2. I know some people might be running that here as well, some of these drivers. So, anyone who drives it in this league besides us, we'll give you some updates on Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or whenever we decide to, of how everyone in the league did for the special event. And we'll try to give you some updates on Charlotte, because I think Charlotte's going to be coming up pretty soon too, huh?
Charlotte,
Wait, no.
Fuji? You mean the 8 hours
No.
of Fuji?
Yeah, Fuji. I could have sworn there was a NASCAR one coming up. Maybe
Oh,
I
you're
was.
talking about the Cup finale at Phoenix.
Yeah, finale at Phoenix or like the Snowball Derby.
Oh, I can't wait for the Snowball Derby. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
I like the super light model, but it's on like one of my least favorite tracks. That's the problem with that.
Uh, you'll work it out.
Never been a fan of Five Flags since the moment I drove it. Just a short track that just doesn't jive with me. Whoop! What the heck are we doing, computer? All right, Nathan Fuller out right now. Going to be taking himself some laps. Oh, definitely looking better than he did last season. Last season looked really, really off. Already doing better than what he did last season.
Yeah, I watched him last season. Well, he's improved by a lot this season. I mean,
He was
I
really
can't
good
wait
the
to see what
season
he can do.
beforehand. So he just had some sort of slump last season.
Yeah.
Going to be the first one to put a time down, 30.84. Probably has more speed in the second lap, to be honest.
Yeah, personally, I always the first lap is a throwaway lap no matter what to me. Like it's you're never gonna be fast on the first lap here unless something just goes wrong on the second lap.
All right, Fuller, final time across the line. That's the benchmark. It's going to be a 30.84, so did not improve. Isaac Wilson, we're going to be talking to him later about his truck. First time that we've seen a deviation from his Classic 93. Brug takes the pole, 30.76. Isaac will go 13th fastest. Leandro going 6th fastest. How about that? Nice to see him up there.
Wow.
Good lap for him. Don't typically see him that far up there. Jeremy Medford just goes 2nd fastest. Who else is going? 38 coming across the line. That's Michael Ball.
Matt R. Webb put down a pretty good lap. He's in 5th right now.
Yep. Ball goes 16th fastest. Kobe Sutphin is back in the Truck Series,
That's a familiar name.
running an all-white truck. Not even a number, just all white. And Kobe will go 18th fastest. Mike DeWalt picking his DeWalt Chevrolet. 27th quickest. Slowest on the board right now is Mike DeWalt.
Wow.
Couple cars
Who's
still.
fastest?
Yeah, I mean, that's not too much of a surprise. Brug is always fast. DeWalt trying to lift himself out of the basement. And he will
Wow, good lap. That
go
was 8.
8th. Craig Parks. I don't even know if he's going to have time. He's going to have time for one lap, Craig Parks. Let's ride on board with him. All right, prediction. Where's Craig going to end up? He gets one lap.
Oh, I'd say with that line, I would say maybe 10th.
I'm going to take 11th. A little wiggly in the bottom, but sticks it down pretty good. Yeah, I mean, that does not look bad. But how scrunched together everybody is, it's going to be a toss-up.
Yeah,
He will
180 at the
go on
line.
his only lap,
3980 P24.
24th.
don't think he can put in another lap. Nope.
No, he cannot. All right, well. Uh-oh, what? I don't think it likes the split. We'll give that a second to see if it'll work, but that is strange. That is not supposed to do that. All right, cool. Another reason why we don't mess with stuff sometimes. All right. My wheel just fell off my chair. That's cute. I'm going to fix that really fast, and we will get the leaders ready to go. Ethan, tell us, who's starting 1 through 15?
Let's see. So we have Johnny Brugge starting first, Jeremy Mefford starting second, Caleb Nelson starting third, and Nathan Fuller starting fourth. In fourth we have, or I'm sorry, in fifth we have Matt R. Webb, and then sixth place we have Matt. I don't know how to say that name.
I'd say
I'm gonna
Laval.
Laval, and then seventh we have Leandro Bonini starting. He's in seventh. Michael DeWalt, like I said earlier, eighth place, good qualifying lap. And then Brian Lucan, ninth, put in a good lap as well. And then for 10th. Oh, I just heard Bobby come on the radio.
Yep.
10th place, we have Michael Brayton.
Yeah.
And then 11th place, we have Nathan L. Penley. And then 12th, we have a familiar driver from last season, Sam Gordon. He was in the championship fight at the end of the Truck Series season.
Yep.
And then William Bosvert. William Bosvert starting 13th. And then we have Jared Ziegler starting
tires a bit.
14th. And then for the top 15, we have Brady J. Price starting 15th.
16th, Isaac Wilson. 17th, Michael Ball. 18th, Corey Wakefield. 19th, Michael Pimpar. 20th, Marshall Newton. 21st, Kobe Sutton. 22nd, Craig Parks. 23rd, Joe Ibarra. 24th, Keaton Slayers. 25th, Tom Torre. 26th, Joe Nallback. 27th, Ben Stewart. 28th, Jeremy Ball. 29th, Eric Stewart. 30th, Anthony Frey. 31st, Mike Simone. And 32nd, Matt Forns. So we're going to have 32 cars starting tonight. 65 laps at Las Vegas Speedway. So my drag week, we're going to get a lot of nothing for points. Nice to know. And, yeah. Big field tonight.
Very big field. And yeah, drop week shouldn't hurt too much. I mean, it's one race. You might have to do maybe another fill-in, possibly.
Yeah, we'll see.
There's always a chance.
Yeah, not too worried. We're just having fun. Better than the officials. All right, pace car off. Here we go. Maybe 1 or 2 stop race. So we'll see how it goes. Green flag.
Outside lane's got a ton of organization. They're all lined up 1, 2, 3, 4 on the outside.
Yeah, 4 gave a good push to the 81, but not able to clear. But 4 does drop down bottom. Is going to help Johnny Brugge get out to the front. And not sure exactly where the good place to be in traffic will be, especially when we're all bunched up like this. But I think we'll find out pretty quickly wherever people start making moves.
Saw that the 4 was trying to peek. Oh, there's a spinner.
02 in the Gordon.
4 takes out Sam Gordon.
Hold your brakes! Everybody missed him except for Sam Gordon. Classic just got loose on cold tires. All on its lonesome, just got loose. Yeah, just gave a hard hit to Sam Gordon. Oh, Sam should be all right.
That was a hard hit, actually. I don't know.
I think he'll be okay.
His
So
right side's pretty badly damaged.
Michael Bratton, he's going to get new tires, and we're going to be on our first caution of the night. On lap 2. So we'll take a quick break on the Southern Broadcast Race Network. We're under caution for the first time tonight.
It's been the first thing that's really worked for me to put me to sleep.
Helps relax me when I'm trying to go to bed.
All just really spectacular.
It also helps you put yourself into a routine.
I feel like I'm drinking lemonade. You guys give it a shot.
It works! It works! It's good!
Just try it.
Back on SBRN. Under caution. A couple cars came down pit road. Probably just to top off on some fuel and get damage repaired. Hopefully we'll get one green this time by. Haven't had a lot of quick starts on this truck series. It takes them a minute to get the lead out and get moving.
Takes a little bit of encouragement from the admins too.
Gonna get 2 to green this time by Frey and Horns. Elback and Bratton. Gonna take the opportunity to stuff maybe a little extra fuel in.
That's not a bad move. I mean, or that's not a bad strategy move. It's the start of the race. And you know they might lose all their track position, but it's actually a pretty decent gamble because you have no idea. There might be a quick caution at the start, and then it might just run green. And
Got a chat in the chat. Repeat 1975. What's up, gents? Have a great broadcast. Who's gonna gamble for the W? Who's gonna gamble for a W, huh? Maybe Kobe. Maybe Benini. I could see one of those two. Maybe going for it. Maybe DeWalt. Not sure if we're going to have any chances to gamble tonight, but we'll see. Still very early. So once we get some more laps in and get people on alternate strategies, we'll see who's willing to gamble and who isn't. Got a bunch of guys sitting on the apron, trying to save as much fuel as possible. Pace car lights are off. We're going to go green this time. So, tomorrow, we're running Cup. And for that race, Ethan, you're going to be racing that race.
I will, yeah.
What track are we on? We are going to be at Nashville. So, what do you guys say about Nashville?
Well, it's the SBRN race. I'll be running the SBRN car. When we hosted the All-Star race here, I was able to win that, so maybe I can repeat.
Yeah, so when you ran the All-Star race, what did the car feel like? Like especially like in traffic?
It was very difficult to pass. I mean, even when you were side by side, nobody could really pass each other, even if they were side by side. It's like
It's a very flat track, like not a lot of grip. Tight
Yeah.
corners. It's concrete, so I mean, you're not gonna get the kind of grip that you would on a track like this.
Yeah, Bobby was really fast. Oh, here, there's a restart.
Yeah, maybe Bobby will be able to get that first win after a troublesome week last week. A little bit of a stack up behind. Everybody going to make it through the first turn, however. Or we're going to give the big push to Johnny Brugge as we get down to 1. Brugge leads in the 1.
Brugge's got a nice little league there.
I mean, name of the game of this race is going to be getting clean air. The more you're in dirty air, the more your tires are just going to be squealing for help.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the name of the game for anybody behind Brugge is to get alongside the car in front of them so they can
And get
make
as many
something happen.
positions as fast as possible, too, because it's going to be hard to pass today, especially once the run goes on for a long period of time. It's going to be very, very difficult to make much of any kind of move. Fuller knows that, so he's going to try to get as much position as he can and maybe try to make a move on Brugge before that clock kind of runs out.
Wow, they're really close to Brugge's bumper. That, I think the 81 on the outside of Brugge is they're racing so hard on the inside lane that 81's kind of there. I
And
mean,
Fuller's able to give him a nice push through the corner.
but he's
It
going to
doesn't
be
seem-
there. The 81's going to be there.
I mean, yeah, Fuller's hitting him nice, and I mean, as long as he, just keeps on doing what he's doing, he'll be fine. But no doubt, it's maybe putting a little bit of fear. Big
that's
crash,
a big one.
and
That is the
there
big one.
is a big one. That's going to take out at least 4, 5, maybe 6 cars. We have 2 separate accidents. The admin's wrecking, and that's going to be about 8 cars involved. Well, Leandro, yep, you got a little hard in there.
We have a new leader, the 81 of Jeremy Medford.
Oh, it just was ahead when the caution came out. Yeah, nothing really that some of these guys in the middle could do. They're just all kind of just. I mean, he gave the 7 a big old push. Then it's caused a chain reaction. Then it looked like there was something else that happened with the admins or the people in the rear.
Yeah.
Let's see what happened here in the rear to cause their wreck.
So it looks like there was a bump and run as the admin.
Oh,
is,
Tony, what are you doing? You gotta slow down there, bud. I think Tony forgot where the brake was.
Yeah, there's some frustration on the radio of some drivers. I've heard a driver say, "See y'all in 40 minutes," which I'm assuming that means he has 40 minutes of required.
Trying to figure out what that was.
That's unfortunate.
Came up.
My opinion, that wreck did not need to happen. It's lap 8. It's these guys are much better than that. I think they can, like last week at Richmond, I think they can run a really long green flag run to the end if they just stay out of trouble on lap 8.
Yeah, maybe they just saw. Maybe they saw the guys on the bottom doing it and thinking I can do that too. Well, may work a little bit different there.
Yeah, but it is a quote unquote beginner series. A lot of these drivers though, a lot of them aren't beginners. It's just aggressiveness. A lot of these guys haven't raced around each other for that long. Only really 3 races. I mean,
see, I have a different theory, and a lot of people are gonna probably harshly disagree with me. I think it's you have to be aggressive in this. It's 65 laps. It's not it's a small number. I mean, 65 laps go by pretty fast. You're probably not going to have a green flag run where you're going to be switching out tires. So you got to make what positions you can. And, laps under caution, they only bleed out opportunities for you to get a chance to get up there. So,
yeah, it's kind of counterintuitive towards, that goal of being aggressive. I mean,
I think
you want
like
to get as many spots as you can, but it's the caution laps. Again, it's just bleeding away the distance. It's
yeah, but even take this for example. I know people may say, "Oh yeah, the Xfinity Series last year, or the Cup Series, or what have you." Or even the Truck Series. You could say, "Yeah, it got cleaner as it went on." Yes, But you know, I'm of the opinion that if you have two drivers that are good, racing next to each other, whether they race together or not, they're going to race good. But if you have someone good and someone bad that's racing next to each other, and someone that doesn't know how to race it with other people, they'll learn it eventually. But you know, in the
Those are
league,
the problems. Sorry,
yeah,
go ahead.
those are the problems. Like if I have like two guys like Johnny Brug and like, um, we'll just say him and like Fuller, you can put those guys two next to each other in any kind of situation. They don't have to even know each other's name, and I think they'll race each other just fine.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. It's just, we have drivers that, might not be as good as some other drivers, or they just don't have
Yeah.
as much experience. And when you put them next to each other, things happen.
Yeah, I guess. All right, well, we're going to bring Isaac in the booth. Next caution. So, or next stoppage. So, Isaac, if you or anyone is listening to this, we'll get you. Listening to these guys is painful. Well,
Yeah.
glad we're living rent free.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, time to get back going green once again. Jeremy Bedford gonna have his shot at the bottom. 12 of 65 complete, coming to 13 right now. Here we go.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag. A little bit of a stack up on the middle, around 8th place. Now, Johnny Brug, it's going to be interesting to see how he's going to run because, burning up all the tires on the bottom, I'm wondering if his car is maybe not going to work as well as maybe the 81 was up top.
Oh, Isaac Wilson, 3 wide entering the backstretch.
Oh, yeah, a lot of people 3 wide. We got almost 4 wide down the back straightaway. Tom Torre in his 99. I got to say, creative paint scheme of his, no doubt. Everyone makes it through all right.
70's going for the lead. He's inside the 81. Kobe Sutphin behind the 70.
Yeah, Kobe in his all-white truck. Doing all right on the start. He's moved up a ton of positions. He's moved up 16 spots and is very close to the lead. Only in 3rd right now. It would be 18 spots up on the day for him. Jeremy Ball, by the way, he is up 20th. So even better for him right now. Still has a long way to go, though.
These guys in the front cannot get away from each other. This is actually really good racing. I feel like I'm watching
Forns
games.
has had a little bit of an incident. And he just pulled off. All right.
Oh, Isaac Wilson just got into the back of somebody on the backstretch.
He ain't going to be too happy about that one. But, yeah, what I was about to say is, yeah, these guys aren't really able to get away. It's kind of like you're running maybe at Daytona or Talladega in the 90s where it's just really hard to do anything. And
Yeah.
you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Clean air is king.
And the longer you're out in clean air, it'll do you good. Doesn't help Brug in this case, though, because he's gotten kicked back to 4th. Going to try the bottom, and he's going to leave the 81 alone, but then move back up top. Still got a big wad of cars sitting through here from about 9th to about 15th. 3 wide, 61.57. Good pass for the middle for the 57. Jared Ziegler moving up 5 spots right now. Gonna get around the 61 too, so he's making the high side work pretty well for himself.
81's got the outside on the 70 right now. He's going for the pass on the outside.
Yeah, I think he's gonna need some help though. Eight's right on the 70s bumper, and not sure how committed Brugge is to really helping Medford right now.
Oh, the 81's gonna have a strong run off the corner right here. I say that, and the bottom line is just gonna power by him.
Yeah, those four. I mean, I think they're going to wear themselves out pretty quick, though. You know, you have a lot of guys that are kind of just hanging back, kind of
Oh,
chilling.
he's got the side draft off the corner. Okay, he's actually going to be side by side with him, nose to nose.
Yeah, the 81, he just needs a little bit of help. Like, if he gets the 8 or the 15 behind him, if he can just get a
got
little
that
bit of
now.
push down the back straightaway, he'll probably be able to get the lead. I'm just not sure if anyone's willing to really give him the help right now.
He's got it now.
Yeah, Kobe going to get up there, but just not enough from Kobe. Kobe's trying to just get in the middle to avoid getting really pulled by the arrow push.
Yeah.
Trying to play
he's
both
also
sides
got
right now, too.
got damage on the front of his truck.
And he's trying to play both sides, too, with the 15 and the 4 because, you know, both of them are fast and he doesn't want to get stuck behind them. He's probably worn himself out quite a bit, too, considering he just went through half the field.
Yeah, now the 4 is to the inside of Kobe Sutton.
Yeah, Kobe's kind of stuck where he is now, so may as well do what you can to make it work. I think as the longer the run goes on, though, the outside might be a little bit better because you're not going to have to worry about... Oh, DeWalt!
They're wrecking.
DeWalt just got hooked, and he's going to slide to the inside of the 36. Hold your brakes there, bud. Michael DeWalt, he is not going to be happy. Looks like he just got right hooked there.
I mean, they were 3 wide.
Ooh. Yeah, I think I see what happened here. So they're coming off the corner, and then the 57 bumps into the car on the outside, gets contact. Then Michael DeWalt, pretty much innocent victim right there.
I think the 36 just cleared himself on the 93's nose, which was net code. I think that involved a lot of net code, but I do not think that 36 was clear right there.
Number 50.
Yeah, 36. Ooh, yeah. I don't know what was that. He just spun himself pretty much off Isaac's nose. All right, well.
Wow.
Probably
The 57 just got a black flag, 1 lap penalty.
the 57?
Yes.
I'm going to have to look at this wreck again now, because now you've piqued my interest here. Or rewinding, I'm going to look for the chopper cam. There it is. The chopper cam, I would say, tells the story the best. So the 57 comes down there. I don't know if it's right to give him a black flag, to be honest. He had I don't know.
I'm not sure if it was just that, maybe. I don't know. I'm not exactly 100% sure. Oh.
The 25 was moving outside, and then the 57 sees the space, and then the car just moves back onto him and hit him.
Well, the 25 was following Brugge, and I don't really think that was a very good 3 wide move right there. I just don't really think that was great.
Yeah, if I was 25, I would definitely be protesting that. decision. I have to wholeheartedly disagree. I think that's a bad call. All right, well, let's bring in Isaac. It's time to give him his little chat. Where is old Isaac? Isaac. There he is. All right, Isaac. How you doing today?
Doing pretty good. Been getting lucky so far.
Yeah, I saw the 36 fly off your nose, but you want to talk to us about your paint scheme?
Yeah, I made this painting for my aunt. She unfortunately lost her battle with breast cancer back in 2019. She got diagnosed with it in 2017, I believe, and by the time it had progressed, she had just gotten such bad health they couldn't do nothing to help her out. So she was based in hospice. The one thing that really stuck about it is she ended up passing away on my actual birthday that year. So I always try to spread awareness anytime I have a family member struggling with something or lost a family member due to something like breast cancer. I'll run a lot of autism schemes and autism awareness due to the fact my oldest son having autism. So I like spreading awareness when I can.
Yeah, and I know that we have some other drivers that are going to be, you know, putting out these kind of schemes too for the month. I know that I think we'll have a few more coming out, but yeah, it's a definite change of the scheme. We see you running.
The black and white. Now I'm black, white, and pink.
Yeah, it looks good.
Those are
Yeah,
some good colors.
I'm kind of upset that there isn't more pink schemes out here. I think there's only 3, and I know Pear has pink numbers. But like, come on, truck guys, let's spread the level a bit.
Yeah, I think let's give them a week. People need time to make their paints. If you're so skilled, yeah. Make the paint real fast so you don't even have to look. And if someone else made the paint, well, I guess we're stealing their credit, huh?
No, I made it.
Well, there you go. Good job.
Good paint.
All right, well, one more question before you go. How do you think you're going to finish tonight? What are you looking at? What's your goal?
No, knowing my luck these last 2 seasons, I'm probably gonna get bumper tagged and get wrecked out like I had the last 2 races. So I got a list. There's people on that list. So that's all I got.
How long is said list?
So
Are we talking like a list on a sticky note, or are we talking like a list on a piece of like?
It's a memory bank list. I know who's bumped me wrong when they shouldn't have, and I keep that in mind when it comes to racing around them.
Before you go, Isaac, I have one more question.
Mm.
Am I on that list?
Not yet.
Am I on that list?
No, not yet.
Okay, so good. All right, well, have fun with Kobe. What channel were you in?
Speed Demon.
Speed Demon. All right, have fun. Good luck. All right, that was Isaac.
Green flag. Green
Back to
flag.
green we go. Here we go.
Big stack up in the top lane and the bottom.
Yeah, I think there were some two-tire takers too here. Oh man, 4 wide in the rear. 70
This
backs
is
out of that
not-
one.
This is going to end a little bit better than I thought it would.
They can handle it. They can handle it. Don't worry about them. They're fine. Everything's fine. We're having fun. We don't. We can handle 4 wide. Anyone says that we can't handle 4 wide is lying. We can handle it. Sometimes we just happen to not be able to. That's all. All right, Nathan Fuller though, good run. I don't know. I think Tom Torre.
47 has a black flag, cannot pass before the start-finish line.
Yeah, and we have one car up in the wall too. Who is that? That is the 38. Looks all right though. But yeah, I was gonna look at the pit strategy here. Look for the pit stop times. Yeah, Fuller, Torre, Laval did not pit, nor did Bryce or Newton or Parks. So these guys are just going to hang on for dear life for whatever they got, because they are going to want to, hope for a quick caution. Maybe just stay out 5, 6, 7 laps, get a caution, and then maybe be on an alternate strategy and work with the tires. But Jeremy Medford not going to let that happen. He's going to move straight to second place, and I don't really understand the gamble, really, from Nathan. Running third, but maybe he's just trying to save something a little bit more for the end, thinking that there's maybe going to be some cautions. One car comes off pit road, 57.
The 57 and the 47 have served a black flag One was the 57 with the contact that brought out the last caution, and the 47 passed 3 wide in the middle on the restart, which is not allowed. Oh, there's a wreck in turn 4.
That's Brady Price.
Brugge is
And
in it.
Brady Price has popped his engine. Let me click on Brady, thank you. Oh,
Johnny
man.
Brugge, that's a lot of damage.
That's a Craftsman truck. I remember running a very similar scheme like that at Phoenix. All right, what happened? Who's the victim today? So, Kobe kind of comes in there and gives the 76 a big old wallop. Then, yeah, Brady definitely got the worst of it. I think one car hit him really hard in the rear, too. That was actually who hit Brugge. Who is that? Who is that that hit?
Lots of cars. 3 cars coming down pit road.
Yeah.
More. The entire back half of the field is coming down pit road. Either for damage or for tires and fuel.
I'm gonna rewind again because I don't know. It looks like that was a real big bomb there from Kobe. Yeah, so I mean, cool pass up until that point. Just I don't know. Maybe didn't expect the 76 to pop out a line like that. I mean, great move, but then the 76 come down. I don't know. Maybe didn't have time to react.
Yeah.
But until that point, pretty good move. So Jeremy Medford, Fuller, and Torres surprisingly stay out. I have to disagree with that, to be honest. I think they could have gained a lot of spots. We didn't have that many caution laps, but having 5, 6, 7 laps more, maybe.
Well, we're at the official halfway point.
Just saw Jeremy's chat. It's pretty funny. You enjoying the broadcast, Jeremy? Having fun? I gotta tell you, Tom Torres is probably one of the most creative schemes in the field. This all the fake stuff. What do we got here? We got looks like a World War I dog. Hoop Hunter 2, the rise of ringworm on the side of his car.
Wow, that's interesting.
And what is that on the side of his car? What does that read? I can't even read that. Too far. Something to do with mothers. All right. So we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back on the Southern Broadcast Race Network.
Okay, cool. Jeremy DM me, said turn down or turn off your game chat picking up on the stream. Okay, yeah. So you have a setup? Okay, cool. You can send it to Bobby too. Bobby's in for this weekend.
Been the first thing that's really worked for me to put me to sleep.
Helps relax me when I'm trying to go to bed.
All just really spectacular.
It also helps you put yourself into a routine.
I feel like I'm drinking lemonade. You guys give it a shot.
It works! It works! It's good!
Just try it.
Okay, yeah. I got you. Bobby knows. Oops.
The first thing that's really worked for me to put me to sleep.
Helps relax me when I'm trying to go to bed.
All just really spectacular.
It also helps you put yourself into a routine.
I feel like I'm drinking lemonade. You guys give it a shot.
It works! It works! It's good!
Just try it.
Okay, we are back on the Southern Broadcast Race Network. We got 34 of 65 complete. 21 cars on the lead lap. Johnny Brugge, the last car on the lead lap. Jeremy Medford got back to first. And if I'm not mistaken, he is on new tires. Yes, he is. So we're going to see if those three start falling now. Fuller, Torre, and the 61. Let's go. Green flag. Pretty good start there for Medford. Should be a good start. He's on the fresher tires and immediately going to get out to the lead. If Fuller maybe try to get a chance to dive on the inside, will not happen. And got a big separation from about 15th back to the rest of the pack. Ewalt sent 3 wide, a little bit bump off the Nesquik car, falls back in the line, about 5th in the line on the bottom. Medford playing both sides, pops back down to the bottom.
Oh, somebody's loose on the apron.
Looks like Tom Torre, 3 wide for
Oh, the
spot.
93 just got run a little wide there.
Looks fine though. Medford still under pressure from the 499, nearly clipped himself into the wall on Isaac. So, they just have to be aware that he's on a little bit older tires, so they're hoping that he doesn't hold them up. You gotta be careful when you're going under the white line, too, because you're not really obligated. I mean, a lot of people just do it because, we recognize that as a part of the racing surface kind of on the front straightaway, but you're not really obligated to go under there and let him back up.
That's kind of what happened to me last Wednesday, if you remember.
I don't remember.
Oh, it was the Las Vegas finish with, I think...
Oh, yeah, I remember now.
Yeah.
I remember now.
Yeah, net code and all that stuff. That stuff can really happen down there if you're not careful, like wrecks.
3 wide, we got 47 Kobe and DeWalt. This one's going to get hairy, especially with a slow car right in front of the 47. Kobe has a good position right now. If he can just fire it through the middle, it's probably in the best position if he can just get going. But Torre coming up the block does not help his case. 4 wide down the front straightaway.
Wow.
Come on, boys. That's how we do it. That's how we do a 4 wide pass. Good job.
That was beautiful.
I'm going to encourage it. I'm going to encourage it. I have to drive in this every week, so yeah, I'm going to encourage this.
Wow. Kobe something just cleared the car on the bottom.
Yeah, good run by Kobe. I mean, that's running where everyone knows their spot and you're just running clean right around each other. You know what you're able to do. Good running 4 wide by those guys. Do some more of it, guys. It's entertaining. But yeah, these 3, they've been 3 wide for just about a moment. And the 81 has checked out a little bit. Jeremy Medford. Caleb just trying to get around Nathan Fuller and then make a run for it. But Isaac knows who's faster. And that's going to be the 70 because the 4 still on his original tires. And I think now is the point where his strategy might be biting him in the butt a little bit. He would love a caution right now before he starts to really drop, because he's starting to drop already. He's down to 4th. 61 in the wall, nearly goes off the front of the 38.
Wow.
Nearly had a collision at the gas stations there.
Oh, the 93 just got clear of the 4.
But I just call Mobile One a gas station? What am I doing? Who cares? My truck got killed after that. Yeah, Brady, we saw that. That was not fun, it looked like. Isaac Wilson making himself up to 3rd. The Nesquik car of Joe Ibarra.
Isaac's flying right now.
As he should be. I mean, he's on fresh tires. He just passed a bunch of guys that are on old. I wonder. I'm going to check the pit length or the stint length. He is on the same tires as Medford and Nelson. Yeah, he should be fine. Where's Nathan gone? He's on pit road. Can't go any farther. Now, I think we still have one pit stop for everybody still. So Nathan actually might be he's going to be in an interesting position because he's forced to.
Caution.
Well, there you go. There goes the strategy.
There goes the interesting position.
And yeah, what I was going to say is, if it stayed green, he actually might be in a good position. Well, not anymore. He'll get his lap back, but that's only if everybody pits. All right, well, let's see. Let's solve the mystery. Yeah, just racing incident, looks like. Just unfortunate. 860 just came down a little bit too much. A2 may got a little bit loose too, but yeah, just came up there and hooked the 22. 22 backs it in the wall. And, ooh. Who's that pink car? That's Leandro. I don't know what happened to Leandro to get it turned around. He must have, oh yeah, he got caught up in the separate incident right there. 38, yeah, just came down on him and hooked him into the wall too.
Well, Joe, we've had some great racing so far as they head down pit road right now.
Yeah.
What do you think is going to happen because of this caution?
Well, you're going to have some unhappy campers because they just lost their position. And yeah, it's just the 38, not just, I mean, he did see the wreck in front, so he's probably trying to avoid it, but spatial awareness. He'll get that eventually. All right. So Craig Parks stays out. He's the only guy to stay out. So that is interesting. Everybody else comes down pit road, and everyone should be getting 4 tires.
Yeah, it would be crazy not to.
So as everyone comes off pit road, I think maybe Frey didn't. And then Nathan Fuller, Mike DeWalt, well, actually, the problem is they're not going to get their lap back if Craig does not pit. So if I'm one of these guys, I'm screaming, "You better pit, Craig!"
Yeah.
Because if I'm one of these guys, I am hopping mad if this 27 doesn't come down pit road, and he won't. So no wave around for any of the guys who just pitted. So that'd be Fuller, DeWalt, LeVar, Torre, Penley.
That's crazy.
That's taking a couple good guys out of that.
Wow, I feel bad for the 4. I mean,
yeah, strong run all day was.
He just got screwed over by a caution, and well, car that stayed out. That's all it takes.
Half of that's to his strategy though, because he hadn't pitted up to that point.
Yeah, that's true. But if you're in his position, what are you gonna do?
So 27, whoa. On the.
He's really saving.
He is really saving. I mean, I don't know. I mean, he's going for position. I mean, yeah, he started 24th, so maybe he doesn't have high expectations, but
maybe he's gonna try and get a top 10, which I don't think will happen with 15 laps to go. Pretty much 18.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't have the speed to begin with, I mean, he might get better than where he was, but I mean, granted, the worst he could really be is 15th. So maybe he's just hoping he can run a little bit, get a caution. I mean, what he's hoping for pretty much is get a quick caution, maybe 8-9 laps into it, and then get the improved track position, but also keep a lot of good guys a lap down. I mean, I mean, it's not a stupid strategy, but
Yeah, it's risky. I mean, we are at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, so it definitely fits the track.
what he's hoping pretty much is he's just hoping for a caution. I mean, if he gets a caution, he gets a caution. If he doesn't, I mean, he's at least guaranteeing himself a top 15, essentially. And looking at this, some people have pit 3 times. Some only twice. So there are going to be some guys who won't be able to pit no matter what. All right. 17 laps to go. Craig Parks going to lead him down to the green.
Let's see what these older tires can do.
I mean, if we saw it, they'll probably be okay for a few laps, but I don't think he's going to stay up there too long. You're going to have hungry people more willing to make some moves. So I don't think his stay up there is going to be long-lived. There we go.
3 wide, 3 wide.
You got to do it. You got to do it. You don't want to be stuck behind a slow car. He's going to be put down the middle.
81 made a beautiful move. That was beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, he had to do it pretty much. You don't want to get stuck behind a slow car because it's just going to hurt you. So we are going to be 3 wide down the back straightaway. It's going to be Isaac Wilson, the 70, and Kobe Suffin. And what you're saying is you just don't want that 27 to come down in front of you and slow you down. The 61 going for a ride.
Very, very close to each other. Almost contact between the 93 and the 70.
Yeah, Matt Lavelle. We're going to quickly rewind and just see what happened to the 61.
Oh, 15 of Brugge. 93 is going to come up. Oh, they're wrecking on the backstretch.
Caution is out. Uh-oh. Well, let's see if the prophecy from Isaac tells the truth. So, let's see. So, he gets a little bit loose. But it didn't look like it. He just came up too high.
I think that was a lot of net code. There was a lot of space between those cars when they made contact, supposedly.
Yeah, but he was flying up high anyway, and nah, he flat hit him.
Yeah, it is prediction code after all. That was going to happen anyway.
No, he hit him. But yeah, Brugge gets through it, and then Kobe looking to avoid it, gives the Walt a big old hook. And then the 60 nowhere to go.
Well, look who is back up in 6th after being in a massive wreck.
That'd be Johnny.
Man, he's going for a good finish tonight.
Johnny didn't even really get that much damage off that wreck. So, yeah, that one. Actually, that didn't turn out too bad for DeWalt. Could have been a lot worse. I thought he was going to really pack that in the front. Not turn out good, but hey, Craig Parks gets a pit stop.
And you know what? The truck who had a black flag for passing 3 wide in the middle on a restart before the start-finish line is now in 2nd. The 47, William Bovert. Is that how you say it?
And Jared is back on the lead lap, too.
Bosvert. That's how you say his name.
Yeah. But you know, the 57's back on the lead lap too, and happy to see that. None your business. 11 iPacing. It's fun. I can only assume this is how my ARCA race will go Thursday. The ARCA race has been looking pretty decent, so I don't think it'll be that bad. 14 laps to go. And pit stop wise, we're going to wait for it to update in just a minute. So, yeah, it's only going to be a few lap better tires, but we shall see. All right, we'll be back for the finish uninterrupted. We'll be back on the Southern Broadcast Race Network. 14 on the legal lap. That's not too bad. All right, back on the Southern Broadcast Race Network. I mean, yeah, the racing is going pretty decent. I mean, cautions happen in sprint races for one simple reason: it's a sprint race. You know, even when we watch real life racing, when do majority of the cautions happen? Come on, class, it's not that hard. It happens at the end. So, when you're at a sprint race where, you're at and what in real life would be like the coming up to the end of the race anyway, you're gonna have more cautions. It's just the way things are. You don't have 150 laps to do something. Yeah, you got 30 minutes of racing essentially with a 65 lap race.
That's not a lot of time.
Yeah, I mean, granted it gets extended because of cautions, but even with the cautions, we get like 20 minutes of racing. So
I would say it's less. I would say it's actually less racing time because of the cautions, because they just burn laps.
You got to realize that people are going to be aggressive because they don't have a lot of time to do what they want. 14 cars on the lead lap. I'm going to be interested to see what Craig Parks can do because his strategy worked out perfect for him. Drivers on new tires. Doesn't want to tell us yet. So Greg Parks, Joe Ibarra, and Nelson are all on new tires.
Pace car is off.
All right, let's see what they can do. 11 laps to go at Las Vegas. Green flag is out. Good start by the 81. Been up front all night. 61 going 3 wide. It looks like in the back. Uh-oh. We got to spin.
And we have another caution.
Henley in the wall. Fuller in the wall. Null back in the wall. Big fight between the lap cars to get their lap back. And we are back under caution. All right, well, trusty Chopper Cam does the Chopper Cam things. All right, let's see what happened here. Henley. Ooh. Just hooked the 4 there a little bit. Yeah, just a little tweak. And yeah, you got a big old pile up right there. I think that was just mostly between lap cars too.
Yeah. Oh, I have a question. We have 9 to go. Just about. Green, white, checkered or not?
I think so. I think the 61, by the way, is going to get his lap back because he was not involved in the caution flag. 82 got a big slap into the wall. I guess that makes some lap cars' lives easier. Helps when some of the competition gets taken out. So Matt gonna be the old lucky dog. It helps when half your competition wrecks out in front of you. Not sure if he'll be able to make it back to the front, but he'll be able to hopefully slap 4 on it and get back to it. Craig Parks up to 10th.
Wow, Bobby Rafferty, he had some words of encouragement for the field there.
What did he say?
Well, let's just say he wants them to clean up their act a little.
I mean, No, it was just a little.
And driver chat has been disabled.
It was a little bit of a sloppy wreck, but I mean, it gave a guy a little bit of a bump draft. It knocked him down just a little bit. Hooked the 4. I mean, you got a bunch of guys fighting for the lead lap back with 9 to go. Bound to happen.
It's racing.
Yeah. You'll have some hurt feelings afterwards. But we've all done it. We've all been on the receiving end, so.
Yeah, and there's really no good races without hurt feelings.
Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. It's just something where just unlucky. If the 4 was down a little bit more, yeah, probably would have avoided it. But this looked like Penley got a little bit loose. Hey, good transmission. I hope I don't crash someone in the chat. I don't think anyone's going to get crashed. Alright, 13 cars on the lead lap. I think Caleb Nelson might be on the lead lap too. Not too sure. Doesn't want to tell us. Alright, so we should be getting back to green with about 6 or 5 to go. And, we got some green-white checkers to play around with too, so it's going to get, I think it's going to get violent up in front.
Yeah, even though Matt Forns just came on the radio and was just like, maybe reevaluate your moves from last cautions. Know who you're racing around. Some people have no experience. Some people have a lot of experience. I think he hit the nail on the head perfectly with that statement. Hopefully there are no more wrecks, but because it's the end of the race, I honestly am kind of expecting it. But I hope you can prove me wrong.
All right, so we're going to be going back to green with 6 to go. I'm thinking we got one more caution in our pocket. You got fast guys coming up. They're going to be aggressive. They want to win. But, are you telling me that, like, Johnny Brugge or Kobe, you're telling me, like, Kobe or Brugge, they're not going to be trying hard? Or, like, the 47 or the 57, the 57, if I was him, I'd probably be feeling like I was wronged.
Honestly, yeah, I agree with you. I mean, I think they're definitely going to send it, but maybe not 3 wide when there's 2 lanes.
Well, we shall see. I don't know. 3 wide is easy here. 4 wide, sketchy, but doable. But, I think 3 wide should be easily maintained. All right, pace car. Coming down to the line this time. It is time to get 3 miles left. Well, actually, no, not 3 miles left. What? I don't even know what we're saying. 6 laps to go. Green flag. Big shunt on the 4. And it just gives a little bit of a domino effect coming up through the field. 81 takes the lead as the 47 slots into the bottom for second place. Johnny Brugge thinking about where he's going to go. He's going to slide in the 4th. And
wow, they're blocking all the way down the backstretch, the inside line. Wow, I would never expect that at a non-plate track.
All alone was Kobe Sutherland, but he finally has the help to get a little bit of draft from Johnny Brugge. But the 81 and the 47 have really checked out on this restart at least. You're going to have the 68 and the 15 side by side leaning on each other. 5 laps to go.
Something we haven't really seen much of today is people checking out, like the 81 and the 47. At least in terms of this as checking out, But, yeah, I did not expect them to check out like that. Good on them.
Yeah, the 81, I mean, he's been fast all night. So, him checking out like that, definitely going to help. 3 wide behind. 57 backs out a little bit. Kobe Sutphin on the high side. Marshall Newton inside. Marshall Newton, 16 spots on the day gained. How about, ooh, a little bit of a bump there from Kobe. Side by side is what this 81 wants to see. He doesn't want anyone else really coming to challenge him. 3 to go. And if it stays side by side like this, it's going to be a two-way battle between the 81 and the...
Oh, big wreck. Contenders taken out.
Brug, Sutphin, and someone else flying backwards.
Top 5 contenders there. All wrecked.
Well, can't tell if that was Kobe who came in the 15. We'll get the chopper out in a second. The 08 around the 57. That was the 08 rolling backwards. 57 probably got the least of it.
People were not happy on the radio. Not happy.
I can see. All right, let's see what we got here.
But I wouldn't be happy if I was the 81 because he was clear in front and had a few more laps to run.
See, I'd rather get wrecked in a position like this than lose it on a green white checker perhaps like the 81 is. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see the story. So, just one car comes up, one car comes down. I mean, it happens. Just, I don't know if you put that on Sutphin or Brug, but, one will say one way, one will say the other.
Both are really fast drivers, and they race, well, like that. They race really close. It's just a result of that. Nothing really wrong with that. It's just, 2 drivers going for 1 spot.
Yeah, I think the 57 of all the cars, though, for him at least, came out the least for wear. Has a little bit of nose damage, but should probably be able to just run with it for the last couple laps. All right, so checking on our little pit stop, guys. The new tire gang, Parks leading that. I think he's the only guy with new tires that's still out. Maybe Nathan Ford, too. Nathan Ford is back on the lead lap. Has the newest tires out of everybody. A lot of these laps have been run under caution, however. So, I think Ford has damage, too, so... Nice recovery, at least, for Ford. I think he's going to come down pit road and just try to get some damage repaired. All right, green, white, checkered. I think it's going to be a battle between the 81 and the 47. I don't think there's really a close third.
You never know. There could be a contender who just makes a move and, somebody could have a bad restart. You never know. You never know until it's over. I mean, things happen. It's racing.
I think Fuller will be happy to at least recover up to a top 10 spot. But Kobe and DeWalt. Kobe's on the lead lap. A lot of damage though to this car. DeWalt, I think the leading car 1 lap down. Yep, that would be the case. So, 3 laps to go. I think it's Medford's race. Right here. He just needs a good restart. He needs a good restart. He looks a little bit faster in the 47. 57 has damage. Marshall Newton looks decent. Not sure if he'll be able to get it. I mean, Tom Torre, too. I mean, he's good, but I'm just not sure. Tony Frey, who knows? He could get a podium. Floundering around all in the rear and comes on up here. be seen for the last 10 laps or so.
Good performance by him.
Yeah, just avoiding it. I mean, there's only 12 oh my goodness, John. There's only 12 cars on the lead lap, so I'm just gonna check something real fast. Oh, come on, Brewers. You can get one more run. I swear, if the Brewers lose this series, Arizona's winning the World Series. Plain and simple.
Yeah.
They have a habit of losing to the World Series winners. So hopefully they don't lose. We want the Brewers to win. Never won a World Series. Would love to see hear the call of Bob Uecker calling that World Series win. He's been around for so long. Remember listening to him on the radio since I've been a kid.
Oh wow, that's a long time ago.
I mean, he's been broadcasting since what, the 70s?
Okay, that is a long time ago. Wow.
He played in the 60s. Said one way to keep your head cool was to put some cabbage under your hat. Or was it lettuce? I don't remember. It was either cabbage or lettuce. So there's your random fact of the day. Lettuce and cabbage keep your head cool. All right, green flag. Here we go.
One.
Yeah, I think we have 2 or 3 attempts, so hopefully we don't have to use them all. 76 big push to the 81, and same from the 57 to the 47.
81 didn't get such a great restart there. Let's see if he can clear the 47 down in a 1.
I don't know. The 76 is going to be closer to help him too, and I think the inside line's better.
Side draft him off the corner. He's gonna. They're nose to nose right now.
The 76. I mean, he's coming though. He's going to have to give him a little bit of help. 81 has help.
Gonna make the difference here.
All right, this is going to finish it out under green. Here we go. Jeremy Medford looking great all day. Would love to see him win just so he doesn't get screwed by the caution. The 76 still giving the help to the 81. No one's really up there for the 47. He's going to have to defend the bottom. Don't let the 76 inside. Tom Torre gives a little bit of a bump to the 76. Hang on to it.
Oh.
They're going to wreck behind, but Jeremy Medford
He's going to have to use the apron.
nearly spins himself off the 47. Jeremy Medford wins Las Vegas. And a big wreck behind is Tom Torre will limp across 12th. All right, let's take a look at that wreck. All right, what happened here? What happened here? So the 76, I can't tell if the 76 got hit. It looked like he may have gotten hit. Yeah, got a little bit loose hit. Then, yeah, not much really the 76 could do. He was out of control. 99 put his nose in there and got shot up the racetrack. Yeah,
That was a
61.
fantastic finish.
Yeah, gets jacked up on the 61, and then the 81 just gave him a big ol' smack. 82. Greg Parks, by the way, 4th place. How about that? Nearly got himself the top 3, but good strategy call for him. Maybe if he had a little bit more time, would have been able to do something. Good run for him, though. And good run for the 47 and the 57. Both come off being a lap down due to a penalty.
They both got a lap penalty each.
And
they were given out manually because, well,
yeah,
one
second
of them was a restart violation and the other was a wreck.
Yeah,
But
so,
great comeback.
yeah, good
Podiums.
comeback for them, yeah. 2nd and 3rd, how about that?
Yeah, that's no joke. I mean, I think they got something this season.
Yeah, they are good, definitely. Wish I could have been in this race, but we'll be here for Daytona, so I'll be able to fall asleep at the wheel at Daytona.
Oh wow! Next week is Daytona. That's kind of weird to me. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
it
Maybe
is.
it's the schedule.
I've never liked the super speedway races on really any kind of game. They're more fun to watch, I would say, than to drive. Until you get
Yeah, I can agree
until you
with
get
you
down to
there.
like 5 to go, then it gets fun. But until then, it's just snooze fest. Get your co-driver in there, maybe. Can we
Yeah,
just do like endurance rules for Daytona?
that would be.
That'd be fun. Just get a second driver in there. Jeremy says I should get 5 extra points for Covenant and Clutch. Yeah, you're right, Jeremy. You tell them admins. All right, we're just waiting for our guys to come in for the interview. So I'm just gonna give them a minute. So while we do that, we'll go over the final results. So final results for today is going to be Medford, Bosevert, Ziegler Parks, Frey. Good run for Frey. Highest mover, although since he's an admin, he won't count for highest mover. So while Frey gained 29, Craig Parks is highest mover up at 20. So Craig Parks is going to be fourth, fifth Frey, sixth Newton, seventh Sam Gordon, eighth Nathan Fuller. Good recovery for Nathan. Ninth goes to Cody Sutton, 10th to Laval, 11th to Ben Stewart. 12th, Tom Torre. 13th, Michael DeWalt. 14th, Nathan Penley. 15th, Johnny Brug. Imagine his number. 16th, Brian Lucan. 17th, Joe Nelback. 18th, Caleb Nelson. 19th, Eric Stewart. 20th, Joe Ibarra. 21st, Keaton Silers. 22nd, Isaac Wilson. 23rd, Michael Ball. 24th, Leandro Benini. 25th, Bray Price. 26th, Matt Webb. 27th, Michael Pimpar. 28th, Jeremy Bial. 29th, Matt Forns. 30th, Mike Simone. 31st, Corey Wakefield. 32nd, Michael Brighton. And that is the race results.
What a race.
Yeah, what a race indeed. All right. Where are our guys? Are they here? Hey guys, if you're listening to the broadcast, if you don't want to interview, we'll cut it early.
I mean, they are aware that podium finishers, they go up to the podium channel, right?
I would hope so. We're in our 4th week. Well, we'll give them a minute. We'll just say this. Let's type it in the chat. Podium finishers. Get your interview before we go. And I can't even type. Yeesh.
Oh, there we go. Jared's in there. Jeremy's in there.
There we go. Took a while, but guess they were all slapping each other on the back, I guess. All right, let's get Jeremy Medford. Jeremy, how you doing?
Doing good, brother.
All right. Well, good run for you today. You were out there most of the night, sticking around in the top 5. And once you got up front, you pretty much stayed there. Caution came out a little bit late when you were running away from the 47. Really close, but good win. How'd that last couple laps go for you?
They were pretty good. I was definitely nervous about that 47 hanging on my outside, but
Yeah, it looked like you were about to get hooked.
yeah, I felt it. I definitely felt it. I just yanked it left and drove towards the grass. Pretty much all that I did.
All right, William, we'll get you in a minute. We're just gonna put you down there. Have fun with Jared. Okay, but yeah, as I was saying, how was it running up there with like Nathan, Brug, all the guys at the start? Because there's a lot of competitive guys out there hanging at the front, and you had the good thing with track position because it seemed really hard to make any kind of moves today.
Yeah, it's pretty tough. Even the move where I got the lead and never gave it back, I was falling behind the guy on a restart, and it looked like he missed a shift, so I just went below him, and it all just kind of worked out. But yeah, I was really nervous when I saw Johnny up there in 4th for the restart because I know he's wicked fast, and there's a few guys like Ziegler, he's pretty fast as well. But yeah, the guys up front, man, they're a good bunch to race with.
For sure, yeah, I can see that little indentation looking at the replay of your right fender. So good job, good win tonight. What do you got for shoutouts?
Absolutely nothing. I
Nothing.
got nothing to promote.
Nothing to promote. Well, sponsors, potential sponsors, he needs someone to promote. So get messaging
I'm
to
looking
him.
for a ride. I'm looking for a ride. So if anybody needs a fill in for an Xfinity race or anything like that, just hit me up.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll see something cool in the car. Have a good night, man. Good one.
Thanks, brother.
Ethan, you can get William.
Hey, William. You had a very eventful race. What was it like from your perspective, from the black flag and, well, after that?
All right, so basically, I didn't read the rules right, I guess, and I didn't know you weren't supposed. I thought it was legal to pass on the outside of your lane, and people don't step on the gas when it's the green flag. So I was like, I'll try and get some positions while I can because I just pitted to repair like 2 minutes of optionals,
Yeah, you can
and
blame
then
me for that rule coming about.
nah, it's okay. I mean, it's part of trying in the new series. So I mean, I did my drive through as soon as I could, and next thing you know, caution comes out, so I could get back up to the pack. And I don't know, through some strategy or whatever, I ended up like in the top five. And yeah, I got a great restart before the last few cautions, and I got to second, and I stayed there for the rest of the race. So I'm happy about that. I wish I could have won, but I'm still happy with the result.
Yeah, I mean, you had a amazing drive near the end, almost the win, almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a few more corners you might have got him, but do you have any shout outs?
Well, my team, Archer Brothers Esports. I know I'm not on an official team in the championship, but I race for those guys, and they're great. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, nice to have you up here. Great drive tonight. Amazing drive.
Thanks, guys. See you next week.
What do you got for shoutouts? Any shoutouts?
My team, Archer Brothers Esports, and that's pretty much it. Still new here, so I don't know a lot of people.
All right. Well, have a good night, man, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, thanks, guys. See you next week.
All right, we got Jared. Well, got a penalty, went to the back, made his way back up to third. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. Yeah, 2 laps down, 2 lucky dogs straight. Clawed my way back from 23rd all the way to third, so I'll take that. That was a pretty good
How
day.
about that? So, how was it? You probably passed more cars than the majority of the pack, maybe other than just a couple guys. How was it running traffic tonight?
Oh, the traffic, I don't think I passed anyone. Honestly, I think everyone just wrecked in front of me. Um, 32 caution laps on a 65 lap race. That's not great, but
You're in that many?
I don't
Wow.
know. Just yeah, we'll just
Exactly 50%.
exactly. It's tough. It's a new league, or not, maybe not a new league, but a new beginner friendly league, so things like that can happen. But yeah, it's disappointing to run. This was the first race of the season. I didn't come out here to pace, but I mean, still finished third. We ran a pretty good top five truck majority of the race. Even when I was laps down, I was passing cars left and right, passing people on the lead lap. So I'll gladly take it.
Yeah, it's
Could have
kind of
been
like
better if we didn't have the penalty, but yeah, I don't know.
it's kind of like the trucks in real life, though. You have a few guys that kind of stick around for a while, and then you have a lot of new faces coming in and out.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. It was fun when we were green. I had some pretty good battles with a few drivers. But yeah, others made mistakes. I mean, I've been racing for a decent amount of time, so I should expect this every once in a while. Hopefully next week is better at Daytona. Given it's Daytona, it probably won't be though. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
Everyone and their mother will show up for that one, so I think the only places that are safe are either at the very front or the very back.
I don't think you're really safe anywhere at Daytona. So,
I mean, hey, if you're on the
unless you're
opposite side of
half a
the
lap
track,
down,
maybe.
yeah,
That
if you're
is the
back
correct
there, you're good.
mentality.
But
Nobody is safe.
yeah, but
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think you're safe. There's some places where you're safer more than others, but
Yeah.
I'll be looking forward to that one. I'll be looking forward to just having a casual chat with Ethan here while I'm driving along. One hand eating some root beer drops or something. I don't know. But anyway, what do you got for shoutouts?
Well, shout out to my teammates. Of course, Marshall Newton, he finished 6th. He had a top
Good.
3 run at
Yeah,
the
good
end
run
there
for him.
too. He was running side by side with me coming entering turn 3, but car behind him decided he doesn't want to see his rear bumper anymore and tried to wreck him, but
Well, hey, you finished better than that
still
car though.
saved it. Yeah, still saved it and beat that guy. So did a pretty good job there. Ben Stewart, he's new to iRacing. He ran all race, finished on lead lap, finished 11th. So shout out to
Not bad.
him. And shout out Caleb Nelson. I know he got disqualified for tapping his rear bumper or his teammate's rear bumper under caution. A very late tap. No clue why that happened, but he had a top 5 truck, led some laps. So shout out
Wait,
to
so
him as
Caleb
well. All
Newton
of
got
us
disqualified.
Caleb Nelson.
Nelson.
Yeah, I don't
Huh.
know. He was fixing damage, caught up to his teammate under caution, gave him a tiny little love tap, and got disqualified and kicked. So I don't know what happened there, but yeah, we'll see. But yeah,
Interesting.
and then shout out to the admin team, penalizing only my team and no one else this entire race. So that's fun. But we'll be
Yeah.
back. We'll see. And
I put
have a
in
better
I
race
put in
next
my
week.
fair share of criticism, so don't worry.
Yeah. So
Stuff happens, man. You know,
Yeah.
people get penalized. You know, might not always be your fault, but you know,
I 100% agree on my penalty. I wrecked the crap out of those 2 drivers, and I feel bad for
yeah.
those. So sorry to I forget who they were, but I'm sorry for those guys. I know the 25 was one of them. I saw a gap 3 wide middle, and I poked my nose in there, and then out of nowhere, the car on the outside just swung left down the front straightaway, as he should, because he probably didn't get the call at all.
It didn't look
And
that bad on the replay, but it is
there
what
was
it
a little
is.
bit of net code in there too, but it's still I shouldn't have done that. It was lap like 20, so I shouldn't have even just thought about making that move. So
Yeah,
that's
but
on
then
me.
again, it's
But
a sprint race, so it is what it is. But
yeah,
good race for
not
you.
used to these short racing.
Good race for you. Good job. 3rd place, not bad. And we'll see you next week at Daytona. Should be interesting. Have a good night.
Yeah. See ya. Have a good one.
All right, that's all for the race tonight. And had its moments. Was a fun race. Had a good finish. So yeah, with that being said, thanks to Ethan for coming. Congratulations to Jeremy Medford for winning the race. We'll be back tomorrow, where you'll be able to see Ethan running his little SBRN car at Nashville. So we'll be home for Nashville. Jeremy's home race, so I'm pretty sure he'll be tuning in to watch his favorite track. And then on Thursday, I'm 95% sure we're going to be at Vegas again. Yes, we will. Another 65 laps at Las Vegas, but we'll be at night. Good night, everybody. This is the Southern Broadcast Race Network. We'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.